Hi friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church again with another midweek message, although we're doing something a little bit new this time. I have a special guest with me. This is my friend Arthur Duren, and I use that word pretty straightforward because Arthur, I love you and I respect you immensely. Arthur and I have known each other about 5 or 6 years now, and I'll let you tell them a little bit about how, but Arthur's a retired middle school teacher who became an assistant principal, then a principal, and you were a basketball coach and a football coach and an athletic director, all within Muskegon Public Schools. So you've seen a few things over the years, right?
A few things over the years.
A few things.
For 32 years I was in Muskegon Public in education.
32 years.
But I was a student there as well. And so,
okay.
yeah, so I saw some issues when I was a student. That in living in the community, I didn't pay attention to the issues.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, then I recognized they were issues.
Yeah.
And but it was a fun experience. Muskegon Public Schools was really good to me. And so I had a blast. I built so many relationships. And I was like, so I got expelled from Muskegon Public Schools when I was in 8th grade.
You got expelled from public schools?
Yes, when I was in 8th grade.
And they still let you come back and be a principal and all that
They
stuff?
let me come back and be a principal. Isn't that amazing?
Man.
So the same school I got expelled from, the same principal that expelled me, hired me as a teacher, and I became a principal of the same school I got expelled from.
So hang on. The same principal who expelled you later hired you as a teacher?
Yes. He was so amazed. I came back from college, and I was in the building visiting the school, just coming home from college, and I walked in the building. He says, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, I'm just visiting. I just came home. I just graduated from college." He said, "Graduated from college? Where?" I said, "Alcorn State University." He said, "What's your major?" I said, "Industrial arts education." He said, "Really? The industrial arts teacher is retiring. You ought to apply for the job."
Just like that?
Just like that.
Just like that.
And I was the only African-American male teacher in that building for 24 years.
You were the only African-American male teacher in that building in Muskegon Public Schools for 24 years.
Still middle school, yes.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing. And what are you doing today? You should let our folks know a little bit
Well,
about
I'm
what
the
you do
lead
today.
pastor now at Kingdom Embassy Covenant Church. It's in Roosevelt Park. I planted the church. I retired in 2015, and then I planted the church in January. And so, and God has been amazing. And so we started the church, and we started actually started as a Bible study at Moon Elementary School. And then I moved to my backyard, and then we moved to a local church, and then some people that was coming to the Bible study who had not been attending church said, "Guys, we ought to have a church. This is like just like church." I said, I don't want to do that.
Well, friends, I know I know you'll love Arthur as I do when you get a chance to listen to him a little bit more. We've got something that we're going to share, continuing this conversation with Arthur on Sunday morning. I want to talk a little bit more about kind of ministry and life in the Muskegon area, so please catch up with us then. We'd love to share with you more then. Thanks a million. God bless.